So let's move on and talk about what programming is exactly in fitness. All right. Dictionary.com defines programming as the act or process of planning or writing a program. So to expand upon that specifically for fitness purposes, fitness programming, as I define it, is the methodology, system, styles, and long-term planning used in training the trainee, and exactly how they are formulated, organized, and structured in order to be the most conducive for your fitness success. You see, it's kind of like creating a blueprint for achieving your goals by looking at what your goals are and where you want to be, and then reverse engineering how to get there. And this fitness programming includes everything from how the training sessions exercise routines are formulated, how different training types and styles are mixed, to the big picture planning of periodization and scheduling different phases and doing phase potentiation, as well as how a program is adapted and personalized to an individual and continually customized more and more over time for constant advancement and progress towards your goals. Now, programming is a bit abstract. All right, it's both an art and a science, as you'll find out. It can be very philosophical and theoretical, but it can also be very practical and evidence-based. It can be extremely short-term, dealing with a week at a time, but it can also be extremely long-term, dealing with years of future planning. And good fitness programming will implement a wide variety of training and exercise elements and tactics and techniques and types, strategies, etc., with different focuses on developing different athletic skills and creating various sport-specific adaptations, as well as hypertrophy or muscle growth, increased strength, endurance, and an overall well-rounded athleticism. And good programming is meant to be systematized for maximum results in the shortest period of time, steering you around any obstacles in your path and keeping you moving forward as fast and consistently as possible. Programming is something that was actually originally created just for competitive athletes in order to get them prepped and ready for athletic competitions in the short time frame that they had to of one training year or even less in some cases. So programming is largely about being time efficient and maximizing your potential in the shortest period of time. Now, one of the most major aspects of programming that you'll hear me mention from time to time until I finally teach you everything you need to know about it later is periodization, which is also both an art and science, and is simply put a manner of arranging and scheduling your program into phases or blocks for progressive overload. Now, programming, like training, is all about adaptation, not stagnation. And this is why you should never get married to any one program. And that's one of the big reasons why people will hit these plateaus or even stagnate and have strength fall off, is because they find a program or routine that they like, and then they just keep doing it indefinitely in almost that same exact way, and eventually they start spinning their wheels in the mud. All right? Programs must change sooner rather than later, okay? Programming is a constant process of adaptation and progress. A program is a live document like a business plan or a journal. Okay, it's something that you should be constantly changing and adding to over time. With proper programming, you can achieve your fullest potential as fast as possible and even become an advanced professional athlete. Programming is one of the most important things in your fitness lifestyle because your program is the blueprint for your success. So make sure it is a good one and that it is constantly being updated and added to. This is, of course, best done by a professional who is an expert in this field, such as myself, but luckily for you, I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know about programming to do your own programming here in this course.